Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode number 5 of the third season of the FC Barcelona career. FC Barcelona? I'm completely lost now. The Borussia Dortmund career mode series. This is done post commentary because I got all the way through to recording to the first half of the first game and I found out my mic wasn't turned on. Silly me, stupid error. But as you can see, we had quite a few games. This one's against Bayern Munich. We drew 1-1, couldn't really do a lot. They sat back and defended. They didn't sit back, they attacked quite well. We then moved on to a couple of friendlies in the January window, which mean nothing overly. I believe I'm about to go to the transfers in a moment, because we've changed the system up. This is the new formation I'm now playing due to the transfers that have been made, which, as you can see, when we scale down to the bottom of the page, it takes me a moment to find it, but we lost Dembele for 60 million to PSG, and then we lost Tielemans to Man City for 45 million, I believe it says. I can't really read it from here, but it was a very forced move, both of them. Couldn't really do a lot about it, but we had to let him go. They were disrupting the team, and it's right, okay, what's the most I can get for him? PSG came in with 60 and Man City came in for 45, so it's like, right, okay, they're the two best offers, we'll accept them, they can go. As you can see from the left hand side though, we haven't actually been able to bring anyone in. I was looking at quite a few different players, but it just wouldn't really work due to contract problems with them. They just didn't want to move to Dortmund, and it was really frustrating saying I've got the best part of 200 million in the bank. As I was just sort of going through there, I've released quite a lot of the youngsters, as they're never going to feature for our team. When it comes up, yeah, we've got the best part. I can't read it because my screen's not being able to focus on it as I'm pre-recording this. We've got the best part of like 170 and 200 million. I can actually have a look on a different screen though, so bear with me. It's 178 million. So we're doing pretty well there. Got quite a few players coming in that I'm going to be looking at bringing in for next season. As we're now playing a 3 at the back with 2 across wing backs, with the centre 3 are still exactly the same, and the strikers, and I've got a Trequestra as I moved Roos up there, and Lukaku playing as the complete forward. Hopefully the wing backs can push it up and down the wings and get some good crosses in, so hopefully we'll be more defensively solid. But some games it's worked, some games it hasn't, but it's a little bit of a pain because we're getting off on a flyer with this formation, and Lukaku getting a hat-trick in his first game with it was absolutely brilliant. But things sort of petered out after that, and we didn't really do as well. So where do we go there? We then drew a game against, I think it's Hertha Berlin, or was it Cologne? Probably Cologne by the look of it. And then we played Wolfsburg and lost to them 2-1. Very disappointing. That goalkeeper did really well to keep us out. We effectively didn't do a great deal on the chances we did have. They were saved quite well. We then played this is Hertha Berlin, sorry, I've got them the wrong way around. Them and Hamilton 4-1. We had a very good game. Roos had a good game in that one. So we're going to move off into the game against FC Midtjylland in the Europa League after I stopped pointing at different players. As you can see, my old goalkeeper is playing for them as well, which I only noticed. We played a very weak back 4 in this one, or back 5 in this case, with Ilson and can't remember who else it was not playing there. So we moved in the Champions League. There's still quite a few good teams in here. As you're going to see on the screen, I believe I went through, like Liverpool were in there, who won the Champions League 2 seasons ago, which I'm going to flick through in a moment. When I finish sort of flicking on teams, there's like Atletico Madrid, Seville, still some very good teams in there. Excuse me. But yeah, they got up to the Champions League tag now. Yeah, Liverpool won it 2 seasons ago. To see them in the Europa League is very strange. But I didn't look at what group they had, so I didn't overly pay much attention to it. But still very good teams in this. Going to have to be at the top of our game to get to the next round. But as we advance forward, they want us to get to the semi-final. I like to get to the final, but our Europa League form is an absolutely shocker normally. Or our European form is normally a shocker, so I believe I jump into the... No, we go and look at the league table first, as we sit top of the league. Just ahead of Bayer Leverkusen, with Bayern Munich slightly behind them, still very close. Hamburg and Hanover have dropped off, but still very close at the top of the table. So we're going to jump into the game now. They're going for 4-2-3-1, and I'm going to skip the middle game. We're going to do both Midland games in this episode. So when we decide what team we're going with, which I believe is pretty much going to be the strongest team possible, with the exception of Mustafi coming in at the back, but he's just come back from a suspension/injury, so he's got a little bit of fitness issue. So we just moved a few players in, took Iller out and put Ilson into the box-to-box role, who's just done exceptionally well for us. And just moving players around on the bench, because I'm very OCD. I like the goalie at the top, and then the defenders and the midfielders and the strikers. We've got a couple of suspensions there and an injury, but we're going with what I believe is a strong enough team to at least get something from the game. And we're going to jump in, hopefully getting fired up. It's a little bit strange doing this post-com, and I've already commentated this once, but we're going to be trying to advance forward a bit and improve well. Just looking at their squad, I didn't show it before, but there's only sort of 2 players in there that I recognise, Munksgaard and Pusic, but the rest of them I don't overly know. I'm assuming most of them are probably regens, but who knows. 11 minutes in and nothing's overly happened. I believe as I'm yabbering away when I was doing this originally, I can't even remember what I was talking about, to be honest. But I'm going to give it a good shot in this one and try and get at least a couple of away goals and really pressure them to... I can't remember the words I'm looking for. Pressure on the away goal so we get a bit easier home leg, but you never know in this. And by the look of it, we're not tackling very well, and they're down the wing. Munksgaard puts in and good clearance there, but not far enough out. Plenty of men in the middle. Hopefully the 5 at the back, it will solidify us up a bit more, but I believe this is where I was actually talking about it, and they go and rifle it into the bottom corner, where I was getting very annoyed at Horn at this stage, because that wasn't the hardest of shots to save. It's still a hard shot, whatever, but it's not like he rifled it into the bottom corner. But we can't really do much when our keeper decides to not do anything and it go under his arm into the bottom corner at his near post. But 22 minutes and nothing's happened. We're not having the best of the game so far. Our goalkeeper's annoyed me, and Lukaku's not done a lot, and they're almost through again there, but it's lovely covered by Tar this time. And I'm pushing up on the wing, then we go out to the going again. Lukaku tries to get it through to Roos but doesn't get there. They're just clearing it, and I can't remember who it was, their striker or midfielder who scored, and Lukaku's in, and there's a good save by the goalie, who's had a good couple of saves so far. I believe I'll look at his rating slightly in a minute, but I think it's only like a 6.9 when I do look at it, because I was getting frustrated with their goalie not letting us in. Lukaku's just, for some reason, doesn't seem to like having a strike partner, but they're almost in again. It's well blocked this time, but we still can't clear it. You'd think with the extra man at the back we'd be a little bit more solid. Lukaku's got Roos through on the other side if he can get the ball there, which you can almost do, but then Montsgaard gets across, but Roos can get back to it, puts it into the far post, and Lukaku with the header, and it's saved again by their goalie. And I think that was more or less what's happened in the first half. I don't think much more happened after this. And they get the header. Horn has it here. Where's he going to do? I think he clears it all the way up the field, looking for Lukaku. And Paslak has got, I can't remember who that is there, but they give it to Mayer in the middle, who's got a few men around him. Back to the defender, back up to Leon, into Mayer in the middle. Paslak all over the top for Roos, and it's a good save by the goalie again. This is where I look at their rating, and I think he's only like a 6.9, and it's really frustrating that we're having some decent chances, just not putting them away. We're playing the ball up to Lukaku, who gets tripped by their man, I think it's Nords, who is on a booking already, and he goes and gets a second yellow and is sent off. So let's hope we can push forward and get the a vital away goal, which doesn't look like it's going to happen this side of the half, and we're going to hopefully be able to carry on and get a bit more now. So this is where I just paused it for a minute because I was looking at the mic and found it wasn't working and had to stop. So I'm just going to flick back over to the live commentary now. Right, I think this is now working again. For some reason I don't think it was recording my voice a minute ago. So we're going to see what happens now. But we're 1-0 down. They're down to 10 men. Can we claim at least a couple of goals here now? Come on. We're really going to have to push for it. Hopefully that team talk fired them up enough to be able to get them to do something better in this half. But 50 minutes in, nothing's happening. Staffy's suffering. Mayer up to Roos, they've still got plenty of men coming back. Ilson, Lukaku, through to Roos. Oh, he's put it wide. That was the chance. That was the chance to put us back level, and Roos goes and puts it past the post. It's typical. Right, what can we do substitution wise? Lukaku's struggling, not playing very well, so let's bring Hug on. I want to bring Mustafi off, but I've got no centre backs on the bench. No, let's drop Ilson back. I think Mustafi off for Illa and swap Illa and Gux around and see if we can do something there. Come on, and let's go to attacking rather than sitting on control. 17 minutes in and nothing's happened this half. Apparently they've got more possession than us. With 10 men is quite fathoming. Right, let's see, let's pause it now. It's 81 minutes in, nothing's happening. Right, close down more, let's take that off. Normal, high tempo, and exploit the flanks off. Let's see if we can just sort of force them up. and sort of get that ball in. They've gone very defensive now, and please don't tell me we're going to lose 1-0 to Midtjylland away from home and not get an away goal. Hector to Illa, out to Paslak, back to Illa. Get that ball in that box. Okay, they've got every man back, but Roos, and he's finally put it in from close range header, but he's pulled it back. We got the away goal. We've got 3 minutes plus added time. Can we get a second? We've had 4 clear chances. How we've not put more in, I do not know. Paslak with a lovely ball over the top. Roos with the free header. It takes the post to put it in, but we're able to get that. We've got 4 clear chances, 3 half chances, and they've only had 1 clear chance and 1 half chance. And they're the ones that have had the main. I don't want to say main, but that was disappointing for us, and we should have, with the chances we had, scored more there. Don't know what it is, but Europe, we're an absolute shambles in. So I'll jump forward to the next game against them. So I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, we're back for the second part of this now. As you can see, we're 24 minutes into the second game, and I've done it again. I thought I clicked start record, and there's actually preview stream. I'm having no luck with recording this episode, am I? We've effectively played 1 game since the last episode, or not since last episode, since the first game against Midtjylland, and we won it 4-1. Very good game by us. Weissel had an excellent game, 3 assists. Kojo got a couple of goals. Lukaku got a couple of goals when he came on. Roos went off with a slight knock, same with Kojo, a bruised rib I think it was. And we just effectively, we had less shots than that, but we dominated the chances we got and we won the game. So we jumped into this game against, the second game against Midtjylland. We've gone for effectively, when I can find, is it going to be this? Nope. Player ratings, that'll do. This is our team with effectively full strength as we can go. Section of Hosh back in the back instead of Ginter, because he's just come back from injury. They're going with more or less the same team as last time. Section of the player got sent off, and as you can see, I didn't want to do that. I'll go back to full pitch. We are 1-0 up. We have just literally scored, so let's put this into, no, don't want that. Let's do close. I'll show you this goal because we've just scored it, and go, we've got the corner. Roos flings it over the top. Lukaku gets in. Mayer tries it. Mustafi gets out there. They're able to hold him off, play it back to Gundogan, and he just rifles it into the far corner. And that's his first goal for the club, and we are 1-0 up. I didn't want that. I want that one back to 2D Classic. So we started this game off exceptionally well, and I'm just double checking that we are recording, which we are, for the 15th time now. We are hopefully going to be able to claim the win here. We need, as long as they don't score, we can go through. Due to the away goal we scored in the last game, if they score now, it will go to extra time and penalties. But as long as they don't score more than 1, I'll be happy. As we play all the way up to Roos, who's got loads of space in behind, and he shoots, and Dalin gets his gloves to it and pushes it over. Another corner. I need to go through the setups. Gundogan Tar heads it, and Dalin gets his head hands to that one as well. Hoshback knocks it over to the back post, and all our men are just wandering forward, and they're now attacking. It's 4-on-1 effectively. Royer has it into someone, and the highlights ended. Yeah, I was expecting that highlight to go a little bit longer there. But 33 minutes in, and other than that goal, nothing's overly happened. But we've done very well to effectively not not effectively stopped them from doing much. They've only had 2 shots in the first half, and that's exceptionally good for us, just to stop them from coming forward. And it's going to half time at 1-0 to us. That's very good. Right, game focus. Let's see if we can get some more green. You want bird? You want bad? You can improve. Let's go with that. Still recording, no issues there. Because I'm not redoing it. If I did, I'd probably just scrap this episode and just do the next one and just fill you in on what's happened. Because this is just getting ridiculous. The first part of it, I didn't realise the mic was turned off, so I'd re-record all the commentary for that. And then I start recording the second leg and didn't realise I put it on preview rather than record. So this isn't going quite well. It's been just one of those days when no matter what I do, I seem to click the wrong button. But 60 minutes in and nothing's really happened this half. Maybe make some subs because Lukaku's getting quite tired. Who do we have on the bench though? Right, let's go pause and go to advanced tactics. Let's do what I did in the last game. Let's drop Lukaku back, make him a shadow striker, and swap Lukaku out for Brandt. May's better than the advanced playmaker. Yeah, let's go for that and see how that works, because it worked quite well in the last game, surprisingly. I did for the last 10-15 minutes and had some decent chances out of it. Just having the extra man slightly further back and hopefully going to put off their defence a little bit with the additional runs from deep. But Weissel gets it. Horn hoofs it up looking for Brandt. Avina, can we close him down? Nope. And Weissel's got it here. Don't mess up. Give it. Horn's got it back nicely now. Where's he going here? He's bringing it forward like a sweeper keeper. Gundogan's got it now. Just removing my mic on the desk. Mayer's lost it there. Royer's got it. Can we win it back? Win it back. Where's it going? Royer plays it all up. Horn. Ooh. I was hoping for not to see one of those fluky crosses / shots go in. But Avine has got it there. Can we pressure him? Yes, we can. And they play a bad ball out, and Leon's intercepted. Into Brandt in the middle. Roos all the way up over the top for Weissel. Whips it in, and they get it back, but stops it from going out for a corner. Leon's got it again. They're sitting quite deep, saying they need to score. Weissel into Brandt. Mayer's in the middle. Is he onside? It's a goal, but is he onside? He is. That's 2-0. That should hopefully give us the advantage. Really, if they do score, I think we still go through with that. Brandt does a lovely ball through for Mayer, and he just knocks it in past the keeper. Keeper looked like he was hoping for the offside flag, but it never came, and that's Mayer's first goal for us. Whew. This is going slightly better than I was expecting. Where are we going here? 83 minutes and nothing's happening. Right, let's make 86 minutes and nothing's happening. Let's make some subs. For Ilson can come in for Leon, who's done very well. Hector's on a yellow, so let's bring Digne on for him, just to make sure we don't get him sent off and cause us more issues. And 89 minutes, Roos wings the corner and Hoshback can't get there. But it's up to Royer. Can we just hold him up? Who's number 15? Who is number 15? Stop running away. Click. Weissel's number 15. Nabil out to Royer, who's number 6. Hoshback lets him play the shot, but it's well wide, and that should be about it. They're going to play the ball up with Horn and plays it to Digne. Monksgaard, Digne, and Kirk. I recognise Kirk. Monksgaard. And where is this going? This is going back to Royer. Thorpe. Hoshback with a header there. Gundogan apparently fouls him. Jumps unfairly with him. But 30 seconds left. That should be it. Come on, ref, blow the final whistle. It's only 30 seconds. They're not going to score 2 in 30 seconds, are they? Brandt wins it there. Back up to Meyer. Kirk's got there. And Gundogan knocks it to Beisel. Can we just hold the possession? 1 second left. Brandt, Meyer. All the way out to Digne. He's going to let it run out for full time. Sorry, I got hiccups there. Right, very happy with that. Nice victory, well done. Let's see. Troy Deeney's done really well. 10 goals. Rui Pedro's a very good youngster as well. Igor Aspas as well. Name you don't often see high on the leaderboard. But what was that? Lazio beat Liverpool on away goals. It's a bit of a shame that Liverpool have gone out, but it means one of the big teams have gone. We're through to the next round, where hungry for success. Right, where do we play next? We actually play Lazio in the next round. So next episode we're going to come back for the home leg against Lazio. So if you've enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.